Hello, dear listeners. I hope you all enjoyed last week's episode on William Shakespeare's Star Wars, Verily, A New Hope. If you did, but like me, you wish there were more scenes acted out by our very talented voice cast, you're in luck. Along with our usual Star Wars-related outtakes, you'll be getting a few scenes that hit the cutting room floor, including Sam Marchiony's own translations of two of Carrie Fisher's most iconic monologues into Shakespearean language. And as if that's not enough, if you stay until the very end, you'll get a teaser for next week's episode. So grab your blue milk, curl up with your Grogu plushie, and enjoy the shenanigans in space! I am sorry for the helicopter river.
I think we're
clear. As for Star... Yes, I will be doing that again like I did during our In Space month. I can't not do it.
No.
I queried unto George, wherefore no bra? To me did he provide this reasoning. No underwear in space exists, says he, for in celestial spheres thine weight is nil, and thus the body doth expand itself. But garments from this change are all exempt. Therefore thine bra wouldst choke thee like a noose. He did say this with a fervor unmatched, as if he had once witnessed it firsthand. I knew not whether this was truly so, but I didst then decide that such a fate would a fantastic obit surely make. To all my younger friends I have ordained, regardless of the manner of my death, it must be set down thus for all to know, that in the moonlight did I meet mine end, my own bra strangling me. It must be penned.
It gives me a certain flashback to a certain arc in the Clone Wars that I won't get into because we don't have time.
We're not talking about Clovis. Anyway, the thing is that like
19.
Also, I'm very thoroughly surprised that ABC didn't give the composer, who I don't know the name of. I'm surprised they never let him do the two-note, the do-do-do.
Mark Isham. His name is Mark Isham.
Mark Isham. I'm surprised they never let him do one of those.
Because the Jolly Roger is always scored with dum-ba-da-da-da, dum-ba-da.
Because this is when they were starting to stop pretending this wasn't anything but a Disney. This was anything but a Disney.
Pongo is in season 1. Shut your mouth. You are watching this through rose-colored
Pongo is public domain. Pongo is from 101 Dalmatians.
Okay, then
the public domain, actually.
Then Chip and Gaston are in season 1. Ray and I caught on what you guys said this become immediately. Y'all were just teenagers, and the Star Wars buyout hadn't happened yet.
Yes.
The Star Wars buyout actually happened amidst the show, which is why the character is allowed to have the theme as his ringtone.
And I remember...
No. That aired in 2013. That was before the deal went through.
No, that is around the same time. That's why they started adding more references.
Force Awakens
to
came out
Star
in 2015, and movies take 2 years to make, so... But I remembered that. I didn't remember how much...
Force Awakens came out in 2015.
I said 2015, and it makes 2 years
I heard
to make
14.
I said, sorry. 2015. Okay. Force Awakens came out in 2015. It takes 2 years to make a movie, so yes, this would have been around the right time. I remembered that it happened right after the buyout happened. I remembered that from my first viewing. I didn't remember how fucking long they let it play. She's like, my phone is ringing. I should probably answer my phone.
It's not her phone,
which is
ringing. That's the conundrum.
Yeah.
The conundrum is, it's like, oh shit, he's getting called. There are people on the outside looking for him. Oh fuck, do we let this guy die or do we let him live? Do we answer it? Do we do anything? And we have a moral panic in the scrub room. That is somehow not a MASH bit. Wild. Anyway.
Yeah, no, they know Cuckoo's Nest, but they don't know MASH.
Anyway.
But no, I was gonna say, when the Lucasfilm buyout happened, the conversation was, does this make Princess Leia a Disney princess? And very few people were saying that about Anastasia when the Fox buyout happened, because we were tired of monopolies. And so I'm saying you're watching this through rose-colored glasses where this isn't Disney bullshit through season 1. I'm in a post-monopoly world.
Yeah. No, you're so right. You're unfortunately very right.
And again,
also,
that's the other thing. Season,
help me, Alucard. You're my only hope. Hi, Sam.
Look, I can't attest to that as an oldest sister with only brothers. Like, my brothers and I were apples and oranges. I was the one theater kid in a family of athletes. Like, I only started bonding with my brothers when I got into Star Wars, and even then, there's still communication breaking down, because I'm in it for the drama of one family's drama tearing the galaxy apart. They're in it for the space battles.
Oh, so me and my dad and me, I understand why we had to huck the entirety of the EU out versus the guy who when he got into Star Wars, he was all he had.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, Jazz, I took over.
And the refusal to marry those two things. Yeah, no, me and my dad are either best friends or trying to kill each other. Best friends is nice, but trying to kill each other is way more entertaining.
But no,
understand.
The same way that Sam feels about Annie Dalla is how I feel about Valyuk.
Oh, hey. Let's not go there, because I did not fall in love with Annie Dalla until I was in my 20s.
Editor Jasmine here with a quick intro for this one. We actually did do parts of this scene in the episode, but I really wanted to have the whole thing because I have definitely read Verily A New Hope more than I've actually watched the original Star Wars. So when I had rewatched the original Star Wars film in preparation for this, I was actually shocked to find out there wasn't that much translation for this one. Luke Skywalker did indeed say,
"Well, if there's a bright center to the universe, you're on the planet that it's farthest from."
And I had even wanted to include a comparison bit of it in the original episode, but just didn't find a good place for it. So here it is.
"If center bright the universe contains, then surely, droid, hast thou now found thyself as far from it as thou canst possibly be."
"I see, sir."
"Surely thou mayst call me Luke."
"I see, Sir Luke."
"Thou jolly droid, just Luke. This droid I see is wont to prattle on, belike his mouth is faster than his mind."
And now for something completely different.
"Oh, I am fortune's fool! 'Tis true, 'tis true. And gazing now upon the double sun of my home Tatooine, I know full well that elsewhere lies my destiny, not here. Although my uncle's will is that I stay, my heart within me bursts to think on it. For out among the spheres I wish to roam, adventure and rebellion stir my blood, those oft-repeated words of my mate Biggs. I do believe that all the world's a star. Beyond that heavenly light I shall fly far."
So can I tell y'all why I really absolutely despise Zach Braff?
Go for it.
I was like the second, like I know James Franco is a horrible person, but like I associate him with his acting roles, so I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, I'm on board for this. And then when he showed up, I'm like, So he is from my hometown, asterisk, my parents' hometown. He's from the region that I'm from, basically. He attended school with a lot of my cousins and their friends. And he was a dick. He was not nice in high school, which is like, it's fine, it's normal. In that same 4-year period, Ahmed Best, best known for playing Jar Jar Binks, was in that school. And he is an aptly named man. They don't call him Ahmed just okay. I don't think there is a person on this world who has anything negative to say about Ahmed Best.
Oh, that's good to know.
Out of curiosity, I promise you, from people who knew him when he was a teenager, cool fucking dude, nice guy. And so I was
so much better than that fan base.
Yeah, no, he deserves the world. He's just a good actor who's nice to people. And so out of curiosity, one time I was like, I wonder if Zach Braff has ever acknowledged this. Because I know he was a dick in high school. I don't know what he's like now. I don't know him. So I'm like, he could have grown and changed. He could have had his own Oz arc. But I was like, out of curiosity, has he been like, hey, on Twitter, been like, hey, I went to school with Jar Jar Binks. Did you guys know that? Fun little trivia. And I searched his Twitter for Jar Jar Binks, and he's just making the same tired old, you know, I've improved this Star Wars movie, adding more Jar Jar Binkses, and it's like, buddy, your classmate tried to do the thing that I don't want Jazz to have to bother putting a trigger warning on this
Exit
podcast
this
for.
mortal coil.
And it's like, what? I'm
Of
like,
his
it's not
own
that good.
volition.
It's a joke, everyone. It's not a joke you have to contribute to on Twitter. No one's gonna be like, finally, a Jar Jar joke! No one's ever made that specific It's like, that's weird. It's like, to do that without even being like, in parentheses, sorry, Ahmed, love your buddy. It's like,
That's so
Did you
like,
know Ahmed?
like,
Like,
you know the guy.
does he know the guy?
Yeah, they went to high school together.
I went to high school. So, how many of you are familiar with Ballerina Farm?
Yes!
Definitely.
Yes! Oh my
Okay,
god!
no, stop. No. So the guy that the Ballerina Farm lady is married to, was in high school with him. I have spoken 0 words to him in the entire 4 years.
That is fair. I'm pretty sure, and I could be misremembering. I'm pretty sure they were in an improv team together.
Okay, then that would be different. Like there's lots of people who in my high school I went to high school with wouldn't know them from literally anyone.
Well, he probably has friends or friends of friends that love the dude as well.
Yeah.
It's like, even if he never talked to him.
Fair.
Pretty famously like a really nice person, so that was weird. So I'm like, from that point, I'm like, I can't even like look at that.
It's on site. I understand.
Yeah.
But okay.
Wow, this one
It can also be
the rails.
back to okay. Also, we all know that the real war criminal in Star Wars is Chopper. Anyway.
Hey!
You know, you're not wrong.
Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it.
Gillian to Connecticut.
I shouldn't to derail this with stories, but the last time I met Chopper at Disneyland, I asked him how he would deal with a stormtrooper, and he did a bunch of beeps and boops, and then his handler was like, "You can't say that."
I wish I could have met Chopper. That would have been fun.
What in God's name is Chopper?
Chopper, I heard
I'll explain off mic.
Yep.
It's a Star Wars thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
All right, Jasmine, let's do this thing like I'm Krusty the Clown, recording a new voiceover for a new doll. All right, enter Obi-Wan Kenobi, who's made a crate dragon call to frighten off the Tusken Raiders. Do it! Now enter I, the scene of this boy's life. This boy, whom I have watched for many years, hath grown into the man before me now. My hope I now entrust to him alone, that he might be our sure deliverance. And yet this situation warrants care. I must approach with caution as we speak, and meet his questions as a trusted guide. My inner joy I must with patience hide, for certain 'tis it gives me great delight to see him now, his face, his golden hair. So long have I watched o'er him from afar, so many hours and days of my life spent in hopeful expectation of this one. In his beginning I shall find my end. This business shall reveal my final stage. Yet in my closing scenes perhaps I'll write a wordy ending to my mortal days. 'Tis possible that in this gentle one the dream I've long awaited shall come true. So I'll compose a final act that shall accomplish 2 most worthy ends, to set the world aright and save this old man's soul.
So do we want to...
Actually, the 08 Clone Wars movies does not count as part of the Skywalker saga because it is not a numbered episode.
No, but
I'll take my point now.
No, but you are absolutely going to eventually go through the whole Skywalker saga. That's like the whole thing.
If you want to talk about this, if you want to hear Sam and I talk about the Skywalker saga, go listen to the Revenge of the Sith episode.
Yes.
You can watch me cry about Anakin Skywalker for an hour and a half.
And you can listen to Ella and I roast Attack of the Clones for an hour and a half. It's great.
All right, let me give you a few eyes here. Here we go. Aye! 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 If you need more, you know where to find me.
Editor Jasmine here once again. Conor Duffy was the majority of the I at the end of the Friends, Rebels, and Starfighters scene, by the way. Like, he's really the one who filled it out. So, once again, Conor Duffy, you are a gentleman and a scholar, and I'm very grateful for you.
In times now past have I poor judgments made, and now these errors plague my very soul. For freedom I was made, for taking wing, Yet as a marked man, I cannot fly, for bound by debts, by duty, and by fear, I live my life along the razor's edge. One part of me that hunts for better life, and one part hunted for the life I've led. My own existence is a paradox. A smuggler with a lover's kindly heart, a gambler with a noble spirit, brave. I would be better than it seems I am, if ever I transcend the man I was. Perhaps this new employment shall reveal the way I shall make straight my crooked path, thus heal my past, and write a future new.
Nakuna chuta solo?
Yes, indeed, good Greedo. I have planned to make my way unto thy master. Tell thou Jabba plain, I have obtained his money.
Song pichale, namala trampe chak makachisa, na Jabba we ninchi kos pa muri shani totangi wanyaroska. Na just kinyawi kuchusku.
'Tis true, yet this time is the money truly mine.
Gelechaya jolka intin kondakuas.
This bounty hunter doth my patience try. Nay, I have not money with me now. Tell Jabba.
Nachewiti. Ogoro puya inya arukaku shukushunu poa ipi.
But even I from time to time have boarded been. Dost thou believe that ere I had the choice?
Draw Jabba. Kopa napak ni abna.
Nay, not that. The day when Jabba taketh my dear ship shall be the day you find me a grave man.
Neotle numa. Ches peka no thought no cringe ko kainko, no shokaskanya.
Aye, true. I'll warrant thou hast wished this day. Pray, goodly sir, forgive me for the mess. And whether I shot first, I'll ne'er confess.
We will edit this out so we can pretend we did the research.
Oh, be thou safe, dear R2, at return, for that was not... Okay, we're doing multiple takes anyway, so I hope that first one's good. I can do more. I'm a little under the weather, in case you couldn't hear, but we're gonna keep going. Hell yeah.
Fuck, River, where should I go from?
Without my copy actively in front of me, probably when he comes to.
Okay, I can't do the full thing, so fuck it, we're gonna,
I think I now just realized I'm reading for Trooper 4, telling people to get hence, so it's another episode where I'm fussing about characters getting to where they need to go via transportation, so just not beating the allegations anytime soon, am I? Pray, show me now thy papers.
Nay, thou dost not need to see his papers.
Nay, we do not need to see his papers.
True it is that these are not the droids for which thou searchest.
Aye, these are not the droids for which we search.
And now the lad may go his merry way.
Good lad, I prithee, go thy merry way.
Now get thee hence.
Now get thee hence. Dost thou think, or dost thou think, dost thou think, DGil? Dost thou think? Come on. Nay. Yeah. Come on, you can do this.
Jazz, I will send it to you if you want. I'm gonna, David Tennant doing the Porter's speech from the Scottish play. He's hilarious.
Love that man.
Oh, here's a knocking indeed. If a man were porter of Hellgate, he should have all turning the key. Knock! Who's there in the name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer that hangs himself on the expectation of plenty. Oh, come in, time. Have napkins enow about you here, you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name?
That ere the Death Star they should that ere they should the Death Star enter. Yeah, it's like a puzzle box of language. I can do this. So let us go together, friend. Yeah. And a die.
Edit it out, please, Jazz. Do not make me look like an idiot. I can do that on my own.
Funny. I forgot that my literal tag for him was Space Emo, which, yes, I'm correct in this. But yeah, no.
That's a pretty big reference, I will grant you that.
You could have... Oh, no, Luke wouldn't do that. I was gonna say you could have done it with the Vader helmet in Return of the Jedi, but Luke wouldn't do that.
I don't know, I feel like maybe...
The helmet also doesn't come off that way.
No,
it's a faceplate and then
I mean, with the Vader helmet, we've already had this whole thing, but I think, like...
How do I want to put this without sounding like a jackass? I don't know if Star Wars gets anything by race bending, and when we tried to race bend, we took all of the characterization out back and we shot it. So...
Wait, which one?
The sequel trilogy.
I mean...
It's not race bending if you are creating a new character.
That doesn't count. Those are just new characters.
But yeah, it would be race bending if suddenly Leia were played by Angela Bassett, which now that I say that out loud, God, I want to go into that multiverse.
I want to go into the multiverse where Poe Dameron's character arc was respected. Anyway!
We'll talk more about that eventually.
Will we? Because I'll die mad about it.
I'm sure we will. Like, the goal is to at least get through the 9 eventually.
Give it another year.
Vibrate at a frequency unknown to man. Listen,
Shakespeare!
Listen, Poe Dameron, Han Solo, and Anakin Skywalker live in my brain rent-free, and I need them to pay rent.
I understand. What is everyone... Okay,
Okay, we're gonna do Biggs doing, asking if Luke's goose is as yet uncooked.
This force, by troth, I'll never comprehend. It doth control and also doth obey? And 'tis within, and yet it is beyond? 'Tis both inside and yet outside oneself? What paradox! What fickle-natured power! Ay, frailty, thy name, belike, is force. Alack! The small remote hath struck again!
Come on, Luke, get it together.
He's throwing a party for his pet bear. You mean his platypus bear? No. His armadillo bear. It just says bear.
Also, of course, there are horses in Star Wars. We know this because of the Rise of Skywalker.
Those are technically a different creature.
I was gonna say Last Jedi's horse races knockoff.
But they aren't called horses.
That is true.
Never mind.
God, we are true nerds.
We are on a fucking rabbit hole.
We are on a fucking rabbit hole. Also, Jazz cut this because I don't think it's going to be relevant to the episode, but one of the merch ideas I did think about the other day was I'm not going to die on that, actually.
So wait.
Meanwhile, I will die on any actually.
Okay, so it's kind of like I'm not gonna die on this hill, but it's an actually. Fair enough. That's cute. I like that.
I say it all of the time in the PJO episodes because I was re-listening to those the other day, where it's like that's an I'm not gonna die on.
That's fair. That's really funny. I like that.
Yeah.
Not to jump ahead, but there ends up being like a whole Oedipus Rex soliloquy about it.
That's what I was referencing. Yes. And that's
Ian!
And that gets referenced in the other trilogies, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Definitely in the prequels. I don't remember if it popped up in the sequels too. But Ian, see me after class.
There's literally a line like, not even if she were my sister. Yeah, about that, Luke.
I wonder who she is. Whoever she may be, whatever is her cause, I shall unto her please respond. Not in were she my sister, could I know a duty of more weight than I feel now. It seemeth she some dreadful trouble hath. Mayhap I should replay the message whole.
Pray R2, caution show.
Beep, whistle, squeak, beep, beep, hoo, whistle.
A fair move hath he made, thou furry lump. No use is there for screaming o'er the loss. However did I join this company? A Wookiee and his smuggler captain. Oh.
Watch it. Be thou wise, droid. Mark well what thou dost. As it is said, black holes are worth thy fear, but fear thou more a Wookiee's deadly wrath.
But sir, no proverb warns the galaxy of how a droid may hotly anger it be.
I, marry. 'Tis because no droid hath e'er torn out of joint another being's arms, upon a lesser insult e'en than this. But Wookiee's golden droid are not so tame.
Thy meaning, sir, doth prick my circuit board. 'Tis best to play the fool and not the sage. To say it brief, pray let the Wookiee win.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Brute, the fool I'll play with thee, indeed. Yet I perceive thou and thy friend have heart.
I was scrolling through my Han Solo tag last night, and I forgot one of the posts I found back before we didn't know that Solo was truly going to happen, was somebody going, all right, here's how you cast the next Han Solo. Number 1, you drive around construction sites in LA. Number 2, you ask the hottest guy there if he wants to be an actor. If he says sure, you cast him.
That's solid.
We do love you, Alden.
Yes,
Alden,
we do
you
love
actually
you.
ended up-
I have
you actually
nothing
ended up
but love and respect for Alden Ehrenreich. Let me get that
He actually
straight.
did good. He actually did good. And I was one of the skeptics, but he did
Yes.
good. And I gotta say, the person in the audiobook does like a damn near perfect Harrison Ford impression.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Anyways.
All right, this is basically, he's basically just Lucas doing, World War II fighter, movie. So, so I'm definitely going to do Wedge Antilles as an RAF fighter pilot. Sorry.
God damn it, Connor, never apologize for art.
I try not even to put, battles in my fucking fanfic when I write it, because I'm like, no, this is hard. What do you mean I have to visualize combat?
Has had to write multiple fight scenes for their novel and hated every time they had to do it.
You are the one who chose to major in Mandalorians. Don't fucking look at me.
I mean, I have to do it for Jedi, too, motherfucker. But no, I was talking about my own goddamn novel where I have to figure out how someone with an axe, someone with a sword, and someone with a bow and arrow would fucking fight one another. And it's hell. But no, brain worked me here. Actually, it's something I sacrificed my point on the altar of the bit again. But yeah, someone should, some document company should just make a Shakespearean play format at this point. I feel like you'd save a lot of people's lives. You could do it for scripts. Why can't you do it for Shakespearean playwriting formatting?
Point.
I remember what point I was gonna make.
Daae ex machina. I am trying to figure out how to conjugate and decline the Latin properly.
Wouldn't it be Greek?
Well,
yeah, but Deus ex machina
the staging term is Greek, but Deus ex machina is God from machine in Latin.
Yes.
Because the Romans fuck up everything.
Real.
Yes.
Now in a brive, very brave, yes. I'm Australian now.
6.
One day.
No, different 6.
But yeah, I took little screenshots when I was like, okay, Ian, what are we doing here?
Hey, Adam Driver, you killed Han Solo. Not cool.
Not cool, man.
The whole being dead thing.
Jazz, have you read the From a Certain Point of View books?
I need to, I know.
Highly recommend it. They're a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet.
Also, yeah, if you learn everything from this episode, go read Matthew Stover's Revenge of the Sith.
I will stop yelling about it, never!
I guess I have to, so I am required to cry. Ooh, it's sprayed edges.
It does have sprayed edges.
Sprayed edges that are shiny.
It also says this is what it feels like to be Anakin Skywalker forever on the side. Yeah.
And it's disappearing into my background, but yeah.
Great, now I gotta cry. Speaking of, before this will be cut, but look what I got.
I was about to make this everyone's problem.
Oh, please make it my problem.
All right.
Good and unto you all, thou knowest me. I am Han Solo's wife, an alcoholic. But wherefore this state? This man, George Lucas, he hath ruined my life. I tell thee true, but 'twas in the nicest possible way. 57 years have passed, gentles, since I did play in his most humble film, The Star Wars, which did redefine in full what jesters call the face of cinema. And lo, 65 years have since passed, yet still the common crowds do approach me to ask if I didst know how great a shift this film would cause within the firmament. And to them I say, unreservedly, yes, if faith, I knew, and so did we all. The only one who didn't know was George, and this we kept from him, not out of spite, but eagerness to see his visage changed. A sadist George may be, I will concede, but I must act in nature of any child abused, adorned in a metal bikini, chained to a giant slug about to die, and still keep coming back again for more. No man but George could bring us whole new worlds inhabited by vivid denizens, which did in turn to Harrison and Mark and to myself provide fan mail enough, a merry band of stalkers close behind to keep us entertained unto the end of our unnatural lives. Mark you this, he rendered me into a little doll in which my first husband might stick small pins, a shampoo bottle to be beheaded so liquid might then pour forth from my neck, the lather of Leia to make yourself a princess feel. Remember you also the little dispensers of Pez? I do. My daughter Billy could pull my head back and take a wafer from within my neck whene'er she wished her homework to delay. But all of these, I suppose I do not mind. Sblood, amongst thy bounty thou hast counted mine own poor likeness lo these many years, so much that I must for a mirror's glance pay tribute unto thee. And furthermore, thou hadst the gall, unmitigated, sir, to let Queen Armadillo, the new girl who doth my mother play, is that her name? Her hair and garb would change with every time that she walked through a door. I would wager, sirrah, that thou didst even give her leave to wear a bra, which thou denied to me. No underwear in space exists, thou swore. I'm only slightly bitter, for in truth thou art, my dear and one-time silent friend, a talent unmatched, an artist, I say, the like of which is seen perhaps but once within a generation, and thus deserving of all accolades which I, for what's left of my Leia-laden life, will ever stand prepared to hurl your way. And to conclude, my old and honored friend, confirm to me the role I did secure by taking thee that night unto my bed. You laugh at this? A new query have I. If not thee, pray, who the hell was that guy?
Now I just gotta bring my voice down a little bit, and now I sound like George Lucas a little bit. You know, it's a little bit like poetry, you know, it rhymes. Anyway, now it's all the world's a soundstage, and all the men and women merely must perform, faster and more intense. You can use that if you want, or if you don't, that's okay. You just had to do it for me. I'm such a dork.
And that's it for our outtake special. And now I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing for the episode this week, because there's no way I can just leave you guys with an outtake special after taking the last week off by accident. What am I gonna do?
Welcome to A Neat Retelling, the podcast where we discuss all the ways old tales are made new. I am your host, Nick Castle, and joining me today
Nick!
Oh, hey, bitch!
What the fuck are you doing?
Have I really been gone that long that I forgot how this works?
Yeah, for one thing, this isn't your fucking podcast.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more fucking sense now that I think about it.
Yeah, like you were gonna do your Vampire Diaries thing, but that never happened.
Yeah, I guess I forgot how this works. Oops. That's how long I've been gone from this fucking podcast.
I mean, yeah, it's been 3 months since the Sea of Monsters one, and before that it was about 3 months. Like, yeah, I guess that is true.
So, I think it's time to spread a little birthday joy and show everybody what they've been missing.
That is true. It is about to be your birthday. Is this your way of asking for a wish?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what did you have in mind? Because you've got your regular wish and your pole wish left.
I do. I think I'm going to use that regular wish on a little something I've been trying so desperately to get people to watch.
Oh.
Let's ask people to check in and take a seat. We'll even we're going to validate their parking.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. Please do tell the dear listeners.
Let's do my birthday episode on Hazbin Hotel.
And what could go wrong with that? I know that I won't wish that you had stayed gone, but I don't know.
Aw, you do care. That's so sweet.
Yes. All right, dear listeners, whether you like it or not, that is going to be our next episode. And be nice, because it is his birthday and it's the first time he's been here in a while. I, in fact, insist that not only is this going to be a happy birthday for him, but it's gonna be a motherfucking happy day in hell.
Trust us with your podcasting.
Oh boy.